Hello, my beautiful, amazing crochet family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan, and we are back with another all over the place crochet broadcast. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all, listen. This is another Friday pop in. I'm so excited about this Friday pop in. Y'all, like, I try to do like something quick to show y'all the things that I've been working on throughout the week. But I have worked on some cool stuff this week and I'm excited. I'm so excited. But first, before I show y'all what I worked on this week, I want y'all to check in with me. Check in with me. Let me know how y'all are doing in the comments below. Let me know what y'all crocheted this week, what y'all are looking forward to crocheting, or whatever you want to share, y'all. Let's talk about it because I do respond back to my crochet family and y'all make my day. It's always such a beautiful thing to be able to have such an alike and we can talk about this thing and we can share things. That's why I love my questions of the day. So if you have not seen any of those shorts, which I know you have, if you're watching this video, the shorts that I do with question of the day is yarn related. It kind of reminds me when I was going live consistently and I was doing would you rather, which I'm gonna pop some would you rather questions up in there, so look forward to that. But I won't say, I'm not gonna say I can't go live, but life has been a little busy, so the lives has been stopped. But hopefully, once I balance everything out, I will be going live again, but I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm not going to put that pressure. It's like, listen, I'm going to do what I can do because guess what? That's all that matters. You do what you can do until you can do what you want to do, more of whatever it is that you want to do. But stay happy, excited, joyful, and loving in everything that you are already doing anyway. Okay. But with that being said, I want to show y'all some of the things that I worked on. So I did this ghost hat. Look at this, y'all. This hat is a ghost beanie, and this is by Repeat Crafter Me. And I will tag everything in the description below because this is she has a blog, and you can find a free pattern on her blog, y'all. Listen, I think she has such amazing patterns, and not only amazing patterns, it's so easy to follow because I never did the stitch before. And if you look right here, that's my fingernail poking out, y'all. If right here, but if you look right here, I never did this. It's called a waistcoat stitch. I never did it before. All I had to do was read the blog and figure it out how I looked at one little short TikTok video of how to do the waistcoat stitch. I did that, and listen, I was able to create this hat like this. But I would say now I'm going to share this with y'all because I feel like there's more people. I'm looking on my desk to see if I have it. Yes, there's more people who, struggle a little bit sometimes with new stitches or new ways of doing things. And if you haven't done it again, you get a little intimidated. One thing I would say that I do, and I want to share this tip, when I'm reading a new pattern, y'all, I actually have to write down the pattern the way that my brain understands it. So I know even when you're doing a graph, there's some things to where people want to show. Some people can do it off of the color. Some people can do it off of writing the names. Some people can do it just looking at the squares. Me, I process things a little different. So what I had to go through with this pattern was all I did was wrote it down the way that I understood it. So if let's just say, for example, if I had to change colors 5 times, I would put, instead of like looking at how the pattern wrote it, I'll say white 5 times, orange 2, back to white 5 times. Like I had to write it the way that I could understand it. And when I did that, it was smooth sailing from there. So this one that I made said that it was made for like a teen size head, and it came out a little bit small. I used what yarn? This is a Big Twist Value yarn for the orange. And I feel like it may fit an average teen size head. Let me say this, because my family teen size head, my oldest son, it does fit his head, but it is a little tight, but we have a little larger head. So listen, I was like, yeah, even for my daughter, I was like, maybe this will fit for her, but no, it does not. So this one is a little snug, and the pattern shows, you'll see if you go, like I said, I'm gonna link everything. The pattern has said that you can do your brim by chaining, and then it's a way that they do the brim. She has someone else's sample or example, and I've seen it before. I can't remember the name, not the name, the way that they do it, but I did mine with front post, back post. And that's because, listen, the chain, I think you can chain 7, you could go up and then attach and keep going around like that. It makes such a pretty brim, a beautiful brim. But I find that for me, front post, back post keeps me more invested in the project than having to go chain up. I think, I'm more so of, I want things to kind of go a little quicker, and me having to count each stitch going back, down, and up, that's a lot for me. Let me know in the comments below if y'all are a counter when you crochet, because I am a counter. I can know the stitches, but I'm still going to count. It's like inevitable. It's like I'm going to count every stitch and going around. So to count the brim, and I have to go up and down, and I was like, nope, front post, back post, and that's it. And I would say front post, back post, for me, I don't count front post, back post. It's like I just go front, back, and call it a day. But I still think it turned out really cute. And then that's the cute thing about this hat too, because you get the option to do the brim the way you want to do the brim. Repeat Crafting Me has some amazing patterns on her blog. They're free. And like I say, you come across a couple of I'm yapping, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm yapping, but I have to get this thought out. You come across a couple of people who actually can crochet really, teach really well when it comes to crochet or anything. And when you do find that person, like, they have nice, simple, clean, easy, and good to understand Repeat Crafting Me patterns, and just her blog, just overall in general, she is one of those teachers. So check her out. So I did this one in orange, and I made the largest size in red, which I absolutely love. The largest size, I love, 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 love this. My son actually loved it too. I think this was surprising because my husband was like, oh my goodness, I love that. So I think I'm going to do it in more colors, and I'm going to just have to do my family size in the larger one, because like I say, the teen size, this one is the next to the largest, but my family, we can't do this one, y'all. We got to all do the bigger one. We got a little larger heads. But anyways, I think it turned out cute. So that was that one. And then I also was able to make me some beanies, and I want to show y'all, but I got this little ponytail going on. And when I actually did the ponytail, sat down for the video, I was like, I'm not going to be able to show the hat, but I'm not taking the pony, y'all. Listen, I'm going to keep the ponytail in for today. So I'm going to have to pop in a picture, maybe on this side or whatever, to show y'all how the beanie looks on my head, because this is the thing. This is the beanie. And this is the folded brim beanie, but I made some adjustments so that it could fit on my head better, because I wear such large glasses. I find that my folded brim beanies, they actually move up a lot. So I actually took some of the rows out and added another row here. I think it looks really good. It fits my head really well. And it's an adjustment for myself that I did, because like I said, I want to wear my own creations, but I couldn't find a hat that actually looks like really, really good. So I love the folded brim beanie. Nice, simple, quick. I can work it up, right? So I was just like, okay, how can I make this hat just for me? And I figured out how it fits. So I'm going to pop that picture in and let y'all see how it fits on my head. Do not laugh at my picture, because I kind of went with the JCPenney picture. I don't know why. I don't know. I was just sitting at the desk. I was like, let me just take a picture. And here I am with my hand like this, like old school JCPenney photo, okay? But I want y'all to see how the hat looks. So I made this one, and this one was made out of Granny Square, the Granny Square yarn. And I think it turned out really, really cute. My kids actually love this one too. Now, it fits me, like I say, it fits me perfectly. My daughter, she has like really, really small locks, like lots of it. So her hair is kind of a little puff out sometimes. And it fit her head really well too. My son, it didn't come down as far on his, but he said he still liked it as well. But I made myself this one. And I have it, y'all. Let me turn it in a way so I can show y'all, because I haven't tied in the ends and stuff. But I made it out of this yarn as well. And I absolutely love this yarn. This is a Hobby Lobby yarn. Let me show y'all. This is the Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn super soft savings. And I had went to Hobby Lobby and got just a couple of yarn, probably like 2 or 3 skeins. And this is the Painted Canyon yarn. And it's nothing new. They had it before. I had it before. I made a lot of stuff. I think I made a what's the beanie? The slouchy beanie out of it. I made a couple of things out of this before. It's nothing new, but I actually just like this what's it called, y'all? Help me out. Help me out. I like the print. I love the print on this one. So I was like, I want to make myself a beanie out of it, because I brought it. When I brought the yarn, I was just like, I absolutely love it. And I just want to have one in my stash. And when I figured out the beanie, I said, okay, this is what I'm going to make for myself. So I have a little bit left. And I don't know if I can get another beanie out of it or what, but I may make like just a simple beanie or something like that out of it, or another folded brim beanie. But I actually like how this one looks. So I will be wearing this a lot. This one, and I actually am going to make myself more of these with different colors, so that I always used to say on the channel, and I know y'all heard me say this 100 times over, I want to start wearing the things that I make, but I didn't think I looked that well in a hat. So now that I find the beanie style that I feel that fits me the best, that I am comfortable with and that I like, I'm going to be wearing more. So I'm going to have to make myself more. So what these are the things that I've made this week. I think I mean, I like it. Y'all, let me know what y'all was working on. But before we get up out of here, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to come right back because I got to get the card to tell y'all about this amazing creator. So give me about 0.5 seconds. Hold on. All right, y'all. I told y'all I was coming back. So I have to tell y'all this amazing quick story, but my husband met a guy, and his they were doing he had to do some things around the house and whatnot. And the guy saw my craft room and he was like, oh, you have someone that crochets? And my husband was like, yes, my wife crochets. And he was like, my wife crochets. So he gave my husband his wife's card, and I checked her out on Instagram, because she has Instagram. I think she's on YouTube as well. I don't think she posts as much on YouTube yet. We're going to say yet, because y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, she is amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. And I was like, let me check her out and see some of the things that she have. Y'all, if you're into Pokemon or just all kind of like she does the cutesy stuff. Cutesy Pokemons. And I'm like, listen, I told her husband when I met him, I said, listen, your wife is so talented. Like, those plushies are amazing. And I'm like, I gotta shout her out on my YouTube channel, because how crazy is it to come across someone that has a like love for crochet, their husband loved them having a love for crochet and loved talking about their love for crochet, and we like connect on that. I thought that was amazing, y'all. I got so excited. So listen, this is her card. This is her card. I'm get my nails out the way. And her name is Nerdy Knots by Kari. And it's Kari. So for me, I say Kari. I don't know if it's Carrie or Kari, so I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But it's Nerdy Knots by Kari, and she is on Etsy and Instagram. I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all, I'm gonna actually, what I will do in the video too, I'll pop up some of her stuff that she crochets. I'll try to pop it in the video as I'm talking. But I went on, like I said, I went on her socials. She said shop online and follow my socials. When I say, she makes some great makes, and she has an Etsy, so you can find some of her. I want to say she had patterns on there as well. She has some patterns. I think she do have patterns on there. Yes, I think so. Yeah, on her Etsy. If I'm not mistaken, y'all, don't hold me to it. But if she do, I'm definitely going to purchase a pattern to make a Pokemon. But I know she does have plushies and stuff for sale on there. And I wanted to shout her out. Y'all, the crazy thing is I never met her, just met her husband, but it feels like I met her. I'm like, listen, you got to tell your wife, I think she's amazing. Okay. And I know he's probably like, this lady is crazy. But I'm like, listen, like, I really like to meet different people that crochets and do different things with crochet. Like, I really feel like to crochet and to create just in general is a superpower, you know, because it takes a lot to sit down and make something, you know, and to find some people that do it the same way that you do it and have that love, y'all. It is golden. And that's what this YouTube channel is all about for me. So if y'all can go check out Nerdy Knots by Kari. Like I said, I just wanted to shout her out on the channel because I'm like, listen, you're awesome. So when you see somebody that's awesome, when you see somebody that's amazing, y'all tell them. I am not shy for telling someone that they are amazing. And that's how we're going to close this out. We like, let's make it okay to tell people that we love what they do, to tell people that we think they're awesome, to tell people that, listen, it could be something simple like, girl, I love your glasses. I love your earrings. Like, I do that. And a lot of times, I'm going to say this too now, because sometimes some people look like they don't want to be bothered, y'all. I walk and we're walking by and I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I got to let you know, I like your pants. I just recently did this. I was picking up something from a store and this lady had some cute pants. I mean, it was cute. I was like, ma'am, I love your pants. Now her face was like, I guess she was focused on what she was doing. So at first she was just like straight face. When I told her I love her pants, she lit up. She lit up like, these pants. I'm like, yes, those pants are amazing. Like, so you never know. You know, a lot of times we don't know what people are going through. And the beautiful thing is you do have to still feel the room out because sometimes some people just have that look like, don't talk to me at all. But you can feel the room out. A quick smile, a quick compliment can change someone's day, can change someone's life. And sometimes we don't realize that. And one more thing I'm gonna say with that was I was driving and a lady stopped me because on the back of my car I have a sticker on my window that says, I hope something good happens to you today. And I was in a drive-through line and I had to pull up and a lady pulled beside me and she was like doing like this and I look over and I was kind of confused. Like she was like, I like your sticker. And I'm looking at her like, what sticker? I totally forgot I had the sticker on the car. And she was like, your sticker. I was like, oh, I said, thank you. She was like, I hope something great happens to you today. And I was like, listen, you telling me that it's the greatness that happened to me today, you know? And I was just like, you know, my heart was warm because I intentionally placed that sticker on the back of my car because I want people to know sometimes it's the subtle smiles and the subtle reminders that you need from just life in general. And you can have a bad day, but if you're driving behind me, just know I'm that person that says, I hope something great happens to you today. And I hope that changes the trajectory of whatever your day was going or what you may think your day was. So I'm very intentional about that. With that being said, thank y'all for sticking with me for this Friday Pop-In. I've been a little long-winded today, y'all. A little long-winded, but if you stick with me, I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all. Because y'all know I love to talk and I just have to get this. I love crochet. I have to get this off, y'all. So I have stories. I'm all over the place. But listen, my love for this thing is so pure and so real. And I really love having y'all sitting and chatting with me. I hope y'all are having a beautiful, amazing Friday as well. And smile, listen. It's Friday. It's Friday. You should smile Monday through Sunday, okay? But it's Friday. Just smile a little extra hard today on this Friday. And as always, I want you to remember that I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, LadySamoan, and I will see you next time.